Yeah, so they can't see the cover. Because if they see the cover, then what's the point of watching the video? I'll be telling you what I'm reading. Welcome to Part of My Imagination. I'm Imagination, and you're the Imaginer. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Jasmine, and welcome back if this is your second or third or how many times you've clicked on my channel. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about my June TBR. I know it's late. Today's June 4th. I have not been really feeling my best. Mother Nature has slapped me in the face, and so I'm not feeling too great. But I really wanted to get this out to you guys. It's going to be a very short TBR because I realize I have not been reading that much. And I need to stop making these really long book TBRs because now I feel like I'm not even reading them because there's so many books on my TBR that I get overwhelmed, so I'm not reading at all. And then also I know that I have all these lists of books that I'm supposed to be reading, but I haven't really been following essentially any of them, again because I've been so overwhelmed because I'm making these lists so long. So I did go ahead, if you haven't seen me, if you're not following me already on Goodreads or Storygraph, I did change my reading goals from 100 books to 50 books. I feel like that's way more manageable. And I just know that I want to set realistic goals. Alright, spoiler alert, I did read Binti 1 and 2 from the complete trilogy of Binti by Nnedi Okorafor, excuse me. And I read the first two already. I reread the first one. I'm reading the second one. And now I'm going to read the third one. So I'm going to finish the third one this month as part of the book TBR. Alright, the next book that I'm going to be reading is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I picked this up at the festival. If you didn't watch that haul of all the books that I picked up, I picked this up. I've already started it. I just need to go ahead and finish it. I would really enjoy to finish it. A lot of the books that I'm talking about, I have already either read or started. I think I only have like two books that I have not read at all. But yes, if you don't know what this is about, this is following a 20-year-old girl named Violet who is supposed to be a scribe but ends up having to follow in her mother and sister's footsteps to become a dragon rider. Well, she is small. Not only is she small, but she's fragile. She has been sick since birth, and that causes her to be able to break easily and become more injured. So everyone thinks she's going to die while going through this school. Well, Violet says she got other plans. Okay, I again have started this. I started it in the line with my boyfriend. He was falling asleep. Yeah, don't look at me. He was falling asleep drilling while I was reading this. We were waiting to get it signed by the author. It was amazing. You can go ahead and pass, babe. It'll be okay. I'll cut it out.
Yeah. Want you teasing me?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna keep the clip in. Everyone's gonna see you. Anyways, yes. I just need to finish it. I need to know. Okay, I need the rest. Alright, another book I have is All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Kristen Lynn Herman. The blood moon rises, the blood veil falls, the tournament begins. I think this is a dark... I was about to say a dark academia, but it's actually just about it's a tournament to the death, I believe. That's all I really want to know. That's all I need to know. I do have the second one, but I'm just going to go ahead and start with this one. And this is the one that I got signed. I'm excited. Alright, the next one that is a reread for me is A Song of a Wraiths in Ruin. This is Wraiths in Ruin, excuse me. This is by Roseanne A. Brown. I'm going to reread this, not because I forgot, a little bit because I forgot, but also because I wanted to pick up the second one. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this one this month, and if I'm feeling up to it, I might pick up the second one. I should probably tell you what this book is about if you don't know what it's about. It is following Malachi. The Solstice Festival is a chance to escape his war-stricken home and start a new life with his sisters. And okay, hold on, I don't even need to read it. Okay, so it's falling to perspective. You have Malachi, who is coming from a war-stricken home, and he is tagged. I'm not going to say tagged, but he essentially gets, his siblings get abducted? Jesus. They get kidnapped And he gets bribed into having to kill the queen. And then it's following the perspective of Katrina, who is a princess, and she is trying to follow in her mother's footsteps. Well, the queen goes missing, and you're following this back and forth between between the two that also are doing this competition for this festival. The way that it ended, I remember, and I was like, oh Lord. So I need to reread this so I can go ahead and pick up the second one. Alright, the next book I have is a book that my coworker has been harassing me to read for months. Mind you, I did pick it up, and I understand that it's very short. But again, I just have not been in the most reading mood. So I didn't pick it up. And I also had to physically read it, and you guys know me, I'm an audiobook girly. So I kind of just been putting it off. But he did ask me to read it, give it honest review. It's not even his book, it's one of his friend's books. But it's Her by Malachi Bailey. This is the cover. I had to rebuy a new one because I don't know what happened to that book cover, and I feel really bad because I'm one of those people that like to take care of other people's stuff, especially if you let me borrow your book. I would expect people to keep nice of my items, but I don't know what happened, but somehow the cover, like this edge right here, ended up peeling, so I did buy him a new one. So I give it back to him. But yes, this is following a mysterious woman who is found in the Brick of Death off the Gold Coast of Australia by Cyrus, a fisherman with secrets of his own. She doesn't have any memories, and somehow, some way, some weird shit starts happening ever since this man met her. These two have to bind together to go ahead and try to save the world. Okay, so the next book, which is the obvious book, is Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. This is the fourth book in the Red Rising trilogy. I am doing a reread, a read along, whatever. Okay, I have not read Golden Sun, Morning Star. Yeah, haven't read it. I mean, I have actually read them multiple times. I just haven't read them for the reread. So I'm actually going to throw those in here as well. And I think I'm just going to do a vlog of me rereading. I'm just going to start over again with Red Rising again. And I'm going to start over, do a week-long vlog of me reading and catching up. And we're going to get it done, okay? We're going to get it done.
Eventually.
I've already read it. Alright, and last but not least, I have a graphic novel, and that is Something is Killing the Children, by Volume 2 by James Tynion. I don't know how to say any of these people's names. Wether? Deldra? Sure. And Miguel Matro. I'm horrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I read this volume, the first one, a couple of months ago. Like 2 months ago. And I picked this one up. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. And that's it. That's all I have. I don't have many. Like I said, I'm not trying to overwhelm myself, because I feel like that's why I'm not reading. So I have some books in here that I've already started, already know the stories, love, and like 2 of them. 2 that I haven't read. So I feel like this is going to be a good reading month. And hopefully this will spark me to pick up other books so I actually can read, you know? And yeah. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Be sure to check out my description where you can find easy ways to contact me, as well as the books that I talked about. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if not, just imagine that you didn't come back again. Until next time, keep imagining.